I hope everyone is doing great today. Welcome to my channel. Let's talk about it. So Floyd Mayweather is making airwaves again. He's making some noise out there. He's had some recent interviews where he's talking about coming back to the ring, either 2020, we're almost done with 2020, or 2021. So right now, him and Al Heyman, they're trying to work on a bout that makes sense for them financially and has to be worth it. But the bouts that we're thinking about, guys, are not the ones that he's thinking about. It's not going to be a Errol Spence. It's not going to be a Terrence Crawford. It's going to be another exhibition fight. This is in Tokyo, Japan. So if we remember back in 2018, the end of, well, December 2018, he beat down Tenzin Nasukawa, and it was a joke. That guy was about half the size of Floyd Mayweather. But again, you know, Floyd, TBT, he made about $7 to $10 million off that quick fight. So I can't blame him for that. But he's looking to do it again. He's looking to do it again. He said he's working on that. But if it doesn't go through, and like he always says, he is happily retired. So the fighter that I'm talking about is he's a WBA junior lightweight champion in Japan, Takashi KO Dynamite Uchiyama, and he's 24-2-1, 20 KOs, and supposed to be a good fighter. But again, is that the fight we want to see, guys? Of course not. We want to see him kind of, you know, throw them blows with an Errol Spence of the world, or but again, I don't think that's going to happen. And Floyd is in his early 40s. He's not going to put his legacy on the line like that. And you know, Floyd is he's a former 5-division world champion, record 50-0. You know, he's undefeated, so he can kind of make those decisions on who he's gonna fight, when he's gonna fight, if he's gonna fight, the kind of person he's gonna fight. And back in earlier this year, him and Dana White, they've been having some discussions about getting back to the ring and fighting a former UFC champion. Because I remember they were on the sidelines at a Clippers game, and they were thinking about who to fight, and Floyd was thinking about, hey, I'll rematch with Conor McGregor. But at that time, Conor was retired, and I think too, with Dana White, Dana's like, yeah, it made some money before, but this is not, we're not trying to throw another Conor McGregor out there. That fight, I don't think people wanted to see the first one, but the second one definitely not. So they're in talks. It kind of died down, especially with the whole COVID-19 and things like that. So let's see what happens with that. And Floyd right now, I know his estimate is net worth about $565 million, even though he made a ton of money with the Pacquiao fight. With the Conor McGregor fight, I think he made about $330 million. But he spends a lot of money. He blows a lot of money. Let's not forget taxes. You could make all that money, but they're gonna tax you at least half of it. But again, he's still worth $500 million. You know, shout out to that man. But I want to know who you guys want to see him fight. And I know Mike Tyson, he came out recently and said, I want to fight, I wish I could fight Floyd Mayweather. I mean, Tyson, you can't go from heavyweight to, you know, welterweight. I mean, come on. And that's a joke. Nobody wants to see that. But he came on and said, because throughout the years, people were comparing Floyd Mayweather to Mike Tyson to say what would have happened if they would have fought in their prime and things like that. But again, they're two different weight classes and different divisions, so that wouldn't happen anyway. And you know, some people say, oh, Mike would have knocked him out, but Floyd Mayweather is a defense. He's brilliant. You know, he's brilliant with his defense, and you never know. He probably would have tired out Mike. We seen what happened with Buster Douglas. Buster was tiring him out, and Buster was hitting him and just knocked him out just like that. So, but yeah, so that's what Floyd wants to do. You know, he's still retired, but now he's a boxing promoter, and I think he's a great promoter actually. And he loves to tell us that he makes 7 figures. $7 figures a month or something like that every month? So he doesn't need to get back in the ring, but the spending that he does, he almost does need to get back in the ring because he has a lot of things going on. I know he probably has a lot of investments, but that's the news for today of Floyd Mayweather setting up another bout, an exhibition in Tokyo, Japan, with this young man that's 24-2-1. Do you guys want to see it? Let me know in the comment section if you guys want to see that fight, you know, with KO Dynamite, Mr. Takashi. Do you want to see that? And again, I think it's a joke, but I want to know what you guys are saying. Do you want to see him fight there? Do you want to see Floyd fight one of the big boys back in the States, in Las Vegas? You know, I definitely want to see. You never know. He might say, I'll fight Danny Garcia. You never know. But again, I don't think a Manny Pacquiao rematch is going to happen. I know Pacquiao wants to see that. Pacquiao wants that fight. Pacquiao is searching for Mayweather. But everybody's saying, oh, he wants to fight Mayweather for the payday. Because, you know, they say Pacquiao's broke. But, guys, yeah, tell me what you think. I appreciate you guys' support, and make sure you like the video, subscribe below, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace and love.